Hi everyone, my name is Timo Sykes. I'm going to be showing you a resource called Pixton. So Pixton is really cool. So if you just Google Pixton right here, it's the first option that shows up. You can just click on this and it takes you right to the home page. This is a comic strip creator, which is really neat. The educator sign up is right there, so you can click that. If your students can click the student sign up as well, it's pretty easy. You can sign in through Clever here, but I like using Google. It's a little bit easier here. So I'm going to just use my Emporia account. And it logs you right in, which is really cool. And here's kind of the home page. The comic maker is where I'm going to be spending most of my tutorial here. You can make an avatar, and you can even make classrooms if you're deciding to use this resource for your class. And it's actually pretty cool. One tab that's really cool is resources here. The lesson ideas. I want to show you this. It's really neat. If you're just wanting to look for something different, it's really cool. You can choose the grade level and the subject. And I've noticed there's a lot more resources for K-8. Instead of the high school levels, which I think makes sense. This is more of a, I'd say, child to early adolescent resource. So grade 7, I could do history, for example, and we got some options here. You can click through, you could assign a link, or you can print them off. It's really neat. So we're going to head back to the home page. It says app up here. This is a website, so you'll need an iPad or a computer, but you definitely need to be connected to Wi-Fi. So let's go ahead and start creating here. The comic maker, you click here, click create now. And for my example, we'll use the Pythagorean theorem. Obviously, you can see I've done this before. So my Pythagorean theorem, I can choose a setting, which is really cool. So I don't know, we'll just do just this building if we're outside. I can choose any of these scenes, which are really cool. I can put a character in here. I can add a person. They can be real or from like literary. So like we have like the prince or the chief elder. I like the real people, and you can even go government officials. I kind of like using John F. Kennedy. They're pretty cool. So from here, I can put things in Mr. Kennedy's hands. He can be gesturing towards something. I can change his facial expressions, which is really cool. I think I like to have him smiling here. And if you want to change the focus of each cell, I think this is a really cool thing. You can change how close up he is, which is really cool. Just to add a little bit, another page here, just another example. We can make him say something too, obviously, because it's a comic strip, and so we can just do some speech here, add words, and we can say, hello everyone, let's learn about the Pythagorean, there we go, theorem. You can hit the check mark, and it's going to drop it right in there. It's pretty cool. So after you get done kind of messing with all this sort of stuff, you can hit done when you're done with your comic, obviously. From here, you're going to hit publish, and you're going to okay this right here. And from here, you have all the options to click over. So I have the coloring option, so I can click this, and it's going to take out the colors, and I can print this off and do that. I have the voiceover button, which is really cool. I can choose to voice over this whole thing when I click on each tile here. I can read this. Is actually pretty neat. The download portion is really cool. You have a zip file here, a long PDF or a side-by-side, which is helpful for Canvas pages or Google Classroom pages, stuff like that. If you hit print, you can have the actual comic strip or a graphic novel if you're having a longer comic strip made. And here's the most important part, because this is a technology course. I have the share button. The share button, this link's going to pop up top. You can send it through Facebook, Pinterest, email, or you can click the link and it's going to copy it. You can just drop into a new tab, paste the link, and there it is. So just if you're going to submit this through Canvas, you can have a website URL submission for the assignment, and you can just submit the link and you can grade it from there. Now this resource is really cool. The only trick is I have a free trial that's expiring in 13 days. This resource is kind of expensive. It's $144 for the year. There is a bulk discount, so if you buy it for the whole school district, you get a really big discount there. Again, I think this would be a good resource to use every once in a while, maybe once a year if you're going to, I don't know, summarize an entire unit or maybe just the second semester of your class or something like that. Definitely a summative assessment tool. I actually thought about using this resource as a quiz replacement, so I would have students either take a solving equations quiz, or I would have them create a comic where they, I don't know, like explain how to solve equations, and they have to show 3 different examples in the comic strip and explain how to solve them. Now when it comes to that SAMR model, I believe this falls into the augmentation category because you are substituting this for a I would say, physical comic strip, and you're making it, not making it easier, but you're making it easy to create something using technology. It kind of levels the playing field. And with Bloom's taxonomy, I think this is right in the create spot, right at the top. But you can also dabble into the apply and understand category, because you can apply concepts and you can help people understand. This can be a deeper level of understanding instead of just the most basic part. So this is Pixton. It's pretty neat and it's really easy to use. So hope you enjoyed.